come out to play. Warriors, come out to play.
Some people feel that this film is a glorification of gang life. Some people feel that this film will open up old wounds. Some have already judged my film based on what they feel they know. Truth is, this film is a living testimony for the ones who have lived to talk about it. It's a piece of Twin Cities history that we've all tried to sweep under the rug. You may not like all of what you hear or see in this film. You may even disagree about what I'm doing. But remember, this is a story, a past tense story, to show the misinformed in our youth about the what, the where, the when, and the why not to be involved with the gang life.
Mall of America, that's when it first opened up. That was the hangout spot for everyone. Some females didn't like me for whatever reason. And what's so crazy is, from what I understand, they was from the same set, Vice Lord. Go figure. But they wasn't real like I was. And they didn't like me for whatever reason. Don't know, don't really care to know. But they got it in their mind that they wanted to fight me. Well, if anybody knows Sugar, I'm down for whatever. The problem is they followed me over south, Chicago and Lake Street, right by Chicago and Lake liquor store. And instead of fighting me one-on-one, they wanted to jump me. I got jumped by 4 females and like 5 dudes, stomped to the ground.
Wow.
Okay? I couldn't lay my face on a pillow for 2 weeks. That's how bad they beat me up. Being in the gang landed me in jail at the age of 13 for 3.5 years for attempted murder.
Okay.
And I'm grateful that I experienced that, because I got a second chance of life, and I am who I am today because of that.
There was the Iowa Posse, one of the main cats that got the clicking back then, before all these other cliques came out. I'm just being real, fellas. Y'all know, you and I know what's going on.
Right.
So at the end of the night, this is what I'm saying. There was Iowa P, they birthed Shorty Mac Posse.
Yeah.
There was CAN, got birthed. You had the Showdowns, got birthed. You know what I'm saying?
Dark Side.
Yeah, Dark Side, they got birthed. All from this one clique. Everybody sat back and said, you know what, man? Warlords, Cadillac Warlords. they got to all birthing from that one clique, man. Like, okay, this is what's up. But really, Iowa was one of them cliques that was like, man, you know what, man? I don't care what you is. We Northside. That's how Iowa really originated. We had the Charles Jacksons, we had the Jay Wicks, R.I.P. my homies. You know what I'm saying? We had the Yellow Boys. You know, we had all of them, the Big Jerrys, the Little Roys. We had all of them in one clique. We was all vibing. We all was family. It wasn't no, yeah, you a Crip, you a Viceroy, you a Blood, you a Disciple. No, we was Iowa, and that's all that mattered.
And the thing about it is, we didn't have no father. We didn't have fathers, man. We had the block. The block is what taught us.
Block taught us all.
We didn't have fathers, so we had to teach each other and watch each other's backs.
I was like the handyman and thing. I did a lot of shit. Showdown T in the house, you know what I'm saying?
For sure,
I started on this end when I was about, like 11, 12 years old. Big cousin used to come over. Hey, I want to come in. They wouldn't let me in. I wasn't old enough to get around. But then shit, it was like later on. It was like one day. I remember one day I was, where I was mobbing to. We was mobbing up to north.
So I knew who it was. So I started set tripping. Fuck you, Rice Krispie ass niggas. That's they diss. You know what I'm saying? Grab my motherfucking, you know how niggas do back in the day. Didn't have no heat on you, so you grabbed your pager, acting like you had a strap, like nigga, fuck you, nigga, what's cracking? You know what I'm saying? You know, next thing you know, these about motherfucking 20 niggas come from around that house. I'm like, alright, time for me to ride out. So I went ahead and jumped on the little trike I was on, and you know what I'm saying, I smashed. You know? Smashed out, riding down this block right here, 24th, going towards Chicago. You know what I'm saying? It's all full of Somalians and shit now.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying, riding down this block here, you know, seen the kind of, you know what I'm saying, look back, seen a car that I wasn't familiar with that came through. was turning off of that block right there. So I, you know what I'm saying, being naive, thinking like, you know what I'm saying, Super Crip done kicked in, I done scared some niggas, which didn't happen.
Right.
Niggas rolled up on me. And actually right here on this corner right here, Chicago and Franklin, where all them fences and shit is at. You know what I'm saying? That's where the school and shit is at now. You know, but they pulled up on the curb. Like from the curb there, and I was on the sidewalk. And let the whole clip go on the nigga.
Joey got his back to me. He's about 10 feet away, over by the bar. He got his back to me. In front of him is like 7 of the dudes who claim shotgun.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like, oh, these niggas think it's sweet over here. So when they turn the walk, as soon as we could take a couple steps, fuck it, I just steals on one of them from behind, drops him, right? That's the first dude.
Right.
Drop. I told you this is my most famous gangbang fighting story. Dropped him, boom. Ooh, I could say his name, but I'm not gonna say your name. You know who you are. Fuck it, he gets me in deal with a good one. So Della turns to square up with him. Boom, he squared up with Mendel. You know, they finna go one-on-one in the midst of a gang fight. Nathan, I drops him. It's the third nigga. He like, no, bro, that's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Spikes is cool.
Right.
He like, no, bro, that's my cousin. I'm like, cool. You know, all right, get your cousin.
Right.
I got my brother.
Right.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So boom, he get him. You know, you slide him off, because he on the ground. Slide him off to the side. Right?
I'm not with that flipping shit. However, it all happened because of money. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that you document or anybody you interview that don't say that they was getting their work or getting whatever they was getting from the lokes is a motherfucking lie. Because anybody back in the early 90s, if you was doing something major or you was doing what you was supposed to be doing, you was coming to us and getting that work and that weight. Nobody else had it back then. So what happened was niggas was vice lords and shit, and the lords, I guess, couldn't supply them with enough product. You know, and I'm not gonna say the name of the nigga, but the name of the nigga that had the vice lords up under him couldn't get what he needed. So, and this is all urban legend, and this is all hearsay. One of the homies told him if he could get so many people to flip with him, he would give him, you know, I don't know, it was somewhere between 3 to 5 bricks or something like that. Ooh. And he flipped, and when he flipped, he brought some little vice lord niggas with him, and niggas started to get money. See, a lot of this stuff about flipping and all the hate and animosity with other gangs hating on shotgun and talking shit about shotguns because we was known to be the rich niggas, and niggas really had that cake. And niggas was fucking niggas' bitches and having cars on D's and doing shit when niggas was walking down the street, you know what I'm saying, sharing a motherfucking cigarette. Niggas was getting real money. So a lot of the hate stems from that because a lot of niggas flipped to get rich.
So it made sense, the color made sense, you know. That's what niggas was rocking.
The name made sense.
The name made sense, even though we was Minnesota, it was still Iowa. You know what I mean? Then we turned into Shorty Max. And I mean, everybody started doing their thing, you know. But the money is what divided everybody.
Now, who started Shorty Mac?
These people sitting right here, man. A couple of us in here, a couple of us in the joint, a couple of us at somewhere doing what they doing. But it's some originators.
This the originals right here.
Right here.
This the original.
Okay.
We gonna give it to the Don right here.
Shorty Mac
did come up. We was somewhere smoking and we came up with it.
Shout out to my nigga Rico Howard. Shout out to my nigga Rico Howard. Shout out to my nigga Jerome Nunn.
Big Jerry.
Big Jerry.
Rest in peace,
you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Jay Whitner. All the real niggas, fam. And rest in peace to Gov.
Okay.
Niggas that took the snake niggas, man.
Okay.
And Yeller, man. It's just fucked up. Money is what divided us. It wasn't about no games.
Right.
It was about money.
We was a family.
We was all family.
We used to go to my house and sleep. And had a stash of money.
It was money.
My house was the safe house.
It was money and misguidedness. That's what it was.
Okay.
It wasn't even about clicks. It was just being misguided youth and money.
Right.
And that's a recipe for disaster anywhere you stay, anywhere you live.
Right.
Whether you white or black.
Right.
You know what I mean? You get raised with no father, that's what you're gonna get.
again. Child support and bills due. Look in the mirror, and no matter the changes, you're still you. I kinda wanna smoke something, but they drug testing in the morning. I'm like, fuck it, let's live in the moment. I'm so gone and don't know how I'm rolling. I drink so much, I lost all my inhibitions. But I'm still stressing, we still lit. I'm still sipping, I'm still sipping. Girl, I'm waiting. She like, I know that you gon' make it. It's your time and we just